Year, President of the Republic of Australia, and Mrs. Gill, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Vice President, and Pro Temp, Chief Justice, and members of the Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, our men in arms, our invited guests, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, members of the press, distinguished honorees, ladies and gentlemen. Today we assembled to once more honor and celebrate the bravery, dedication, and sacrifice of the men and women of our armed forces. On the 68th Armed Forces Day, we pay tribute to those who have devoted their lives to protecting the territorial integrity of Liberia and ensuring the safety and security of our nation. Armed Forces Day is a time to reflect on the extraordinary contributions of our military personnel. Their unwavering commitment and patriotism have been the bedrock of our nation's defense. It is through their tireless effort that we enjoy peace and stability, and for this, we are eternally grateful. Let me extend special heartfelt welcome and gratitude to you, colleague and friend President Bill, for the great honor to do us by your presence here today to share the celebratory occasion with our citizens who have chosen the noble and patriotic career of service to country. This career that you are not only familiar with, but so very much deeply experienced in. As you know, you are home away from home, just as I felt when I warmly was received in Australia recently. As we celebrate this significant day, we must also acknowledge the challenges facing the armed forces. Issues such as inadequate housing resulting to overcrowding of existing military barracks, inadequate budgetary allocation for recruitment, training, welfare, and other pressing needs pose substantial obstacles. That is precisely why I am so exceedingly pleased and excited today to see us assembled in one accord in this serene ceremony, looking forward confidently at the future of our forces and our nation, a remarkable difference scenario from what endured last year. The very pains of our administration at about this time last year found manifestation in the amount of challenges facing our men and women in arms that we had inherited less than a month earlier. As we can see today, some strides have evidently been made, with a firm commitment to pursue even more. We are gratified that these challenges have not deterred the resolve and dedication of our servicemen and women. Instead, they have continued to perform their duties with professionalism, honor, and excellence in the face of adversity. The government of Liberia under my administration recognizes that addressing these challenges is crucial for the continued strength, effectiveness, and preparedness of the armed forces. The government is committed to working tirelessly to improve the living conditions, training, and resources available to our military personnel. We are exploring various avenues to ensure that our armed forces are well equipped and adequately supported to meet the demands of the critical role they have on their shoulders to play. It is in this regard that we commence and will continue the renovation of existing military barracks around the country to ease the problem of congestion at the Edward Kesseley and other functional barracks. Additionally, while efforts have been made to renovate the Tody military barracks and restore it to its pre-war status, I'm instructing the Minister of Defense to partner with relevant aligned entities to assess military facilities in Harper, Leland County, Sanniquay in Nimba County, and in Tottenham Barabami County to begin renovation of those barracks. Moreover, we are grateful for the partnership and support of our international allies, which have been instrumental in enhancing the capabilities of our armed forces. Collaborative efforts and shared resources will continue to play a vital role in overcoming those challenges and advancing our national defense agenda. To the gallant men and women of the armed forces of Liberia, I want to extend my deepest gratitude for your service. Your bravery and dedication inspire us. As you stand guard at our borders, protect our airspace, and secure our waters, know that the entire nation stands with you in solidarity and support. Let me close by saying that we urge all of us as a nation to always remember the sacrifices made by those who have served before us, and let us honor their memory by continuing to uphold the values of courage, integrity, and patriotism. Together, we are on the course to build a stronger, more resilient armed force that will never falter in its duty to safeguard our nation's territory and future. Hooray! To such an exuberant and immaculate force for good that you are. Thank you. May God bless the armed forces of Liberia and the Republic of Liberia.
President Joseph Yuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, speaking at the 68th Armed Forces Day celebration here, taking place at the Barclay Training Center here at the Battlefield. This is Focus on Liberia. My name is Jeremiah Moore. Thanks so kindly for following. And do have yourself.